What's good, YouTube? Hitman X. Make sure I hit that like, hit that sub, show your boys some love. Real quick video. Just wanted to speak on the Phoenix Suns victory last night over the Denver Nuggets, 106 to 103. A nail biter, another nail biter, unnecessary nail biter, if you ask me. It came down to the same story, man. The Phoenix Suns have problems closing the game at times, sustaining that lead. I ain't gonna say closing the game because we win, right? So evidently we close the game pretty good, and all that matters is that we win. But my thing is, when I say closing the game, it's keeping that same energy you had throughout the first 3 quarters, in the fourth quarter specifically, because that's the winning time. That's the quarter that matters the most in the NBA, especially when you have, the game within 10 to 15 points. You can't just get comfortable. You can't get comfortable and say we got a sizable lead. We could just roller coaster to the end. You can't do that, man. Right? And the main person I want to highlight, for that type of play is Devin Booker, y'all. Right? Devin Booker had 22 points. Let me see. 9 for 17 from the field. 8 turnovers. Okay? That's what I want to highlight. 8 turnovers. So we had, 12, 16, 17 turnovers total. Devin Booker had nearly half of those. And a lot of it was, careless passes. Right? I could deal with the, okay, you made a bad pass. I could deal with that, sometimes. Not all the times, but sometimes. But when you're turning the ball over because you're dribbling the ball off your foot, you're getting stripped and offensive fouls, stuff like that, that's rookie stuff. You can't make rookie mistakes out there as a 5-year pro. The franchise player on our team, Devin Booker. Can't do that, man. Right? Like, it's one thing if I didn't come out poking my chest on all these various platforms, man, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know about them, but for the most part, if y'all don't, make sure y'all go subscribe to Ticket TV, FYF Sports Debates, LB. I've been on all these channels poking my chest out about how Devin Booker is the next generation's version of Kobe. He's Kobe 2.0, blah, 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 this, He's the closest thing we got since Kobe. I tried to spin the narrative in so many ways to protect Devin Booker and propel him to this level that he's not playing on right now, So for that reason, I have to give you the smoke, you know what I mean? Because I have high expectations, way higher than this, Turnovers is one of the worst stats in the league to have a high rating in. Right? You averaging over 5 turnovers, bro. That's not good, right? You need to get that down. Point blank period, man. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. It seems like every video I'm saying it, Devin Booker, and I did not expect that. You couldn't tell me going into the season that Devin Booker was going to be amongst the leaders in turnovers, right? I would have believed you if you would have said the Phoenix Suns were, a top 3, maybe even #1 seed 6 games in the season. I would have believed you. But leading the league in turnovers, no way I would have believed that. But, here we are. Mikal Bridges had 14 points. Still hasn't had a turnover. If I'm not mistaken, he still hasn't had a turnover all year, which goes to show he has very high IQ. Salute to Mikal Bridges. Very solid game. DeAndre Ayton, how can I forget? He actually shot free throws today. Go figure. 10 for 13 from the field for his 22 points. Solid performance for him. He even chipped in with 2 blocks. He had 4 turnovers, but it is what it is with DeAndre Ayton. If he's going to give you the monster numbers like this, I'll take the 4 turnovers. Chris Paul, 21 points, 6 assists. Shot decent from the field by his standards. And he really saved the day for us. Chris Paul had a Superman cape on in that fourth quarter when we blew that 15-point lead and allowed them to come get that lead, the lead. It was Chris Paul who hit that shot, right? It was Mikal Bridges Chris Paul really hit that shot and 2 free throws. Mikal Bridges, he had played that hellacious defense that they tried to call a foul on. And thank God for Monty Williams for saving that challenge, because had they called that a foul, who knows how that game would have went, right? But Mikal Bridges, like I said, man, great on both ends. Him being on the floor in a close game in the fourth quarter is very important for us, right? That's why he's one of my favorite players on this team, because of his his impact on both ends, right? And the plays he makes down the stretch. But outside of that, nobody really played too well. I mean, Cameron Johnson played solid. He didn't shoot well. Javon Carter, we know what he's going to do. He's going to play hellacious defense. Langston Galloway gave us 9 points off the bench. But like I said, man, had it not been for Nikola Jokic being in foul trouble, who knows how this game would have went. So we can't poke our chest out too much, right? We can't get too happy about this win, in my opinion. I don't want to be a pessimistic person. I just want to be more realistic. Constructive criticism, right? That way we don't get comfortable and we can maintain and sustain the same energy. Because right now we're number 1 in the West, right? Let's go look at the standings. Hold on, let's go look at the standings right now. I think it's been a long time since we could say that. It's been a long time since we could say we were number 1 in the West 5 games in. Wait, last time I checked, we number 1 in the NBA. Yeah, we number 1 in the NBA, y'all. We number 1 in the NBA, y'all. Look at that, right? I seen this coming. Y'all couldn't even say that with a straight face, man. I did see the Phoenix Suns being a top 5 team, though, but it's too early to call. You know, like I said, I ain't gonna jump over a cliff yet. But as long as we keep this up, man, I don't mind the Phoenix Suns exceeding my expectations. I really don't. It's a good thing to see, you know, period, point blank. So, like I said, hopefully they can sustain this success. And shout out to Monty Williams, man. He does not get enough credit. Also, James Jones for pulling off the deals that he made. Hey, he gets the biggest salute from me. But Hitman next. That's all I got, though. Hit that comment section. Let me know how you feel about this one. I'm out of here.